So I'm gonna be honest here and say that I have no idea what I will be talking about in this video. Usually with how things go, I have a topic, I write a script, I record, I edit, ta-da, out pops a video, but I don't want to do that here since, well, as I mentioned before, I have no idea what to talk about. It's actually quite interesting to me because, to be honest, in the span of several years of being on YouTube, while many aspects of what I create has improved, or at least that's what I like to think, the one problem that I still run into is the problem of having a topic to focus on. And I mean that in the sense of an interesting topic, not just, oh hey, new content just got released, let me cover that, or oh hey, a new game came out, let me make a review for that, or oh hey, gameplay. Okay, I admit the last one is a bit iffy. Gameplay can be interesting assuming you have a good YouTuber behind it. Unfortunately, most of my moments consist of which, yeah. So you know what, let's actually go over the stuff that I was planning to do but didn't do because I was bored of what I did. Yes, that sentence made sense. Okay. Yeah, and even though it is kind of contradicting to what I just said right there in the beginning of the video, people have been waiting for a video for a while now, so I might as well do something so that you have something to do while I do something else to do what you do too. First up, Paladins. So a new champion was recently released called Polaris. Kind of looks like a cross between Taric and All-Star from League of Legends. There is no nipples though, which is kind of disappointing, but overall I approve of the character design, even if it is somewhat uninspiring. I mean, there are a ton of games where there's just a big dude with an axe, so it's not really all that's imaginative or, you know, woohoo, this is new. But then again, I guess it's better than having another pre-age champion in the game. Anyway, the dude is mainly melee based with a ton of health, and that kind of puts him into the front line category, at least according to Paladins. But in my personal opinion, yeah, frontline doesn't fit him at all. He's more of a flank champion because he deals a ton of damage, assuming of course you are using the right combo, and assuming of course the enemy is dummy enough to let you actually walk close enough to them, which does happen quite a lot in casual, I will admit. But yeah, he has a killer combo which basically is charging up his blast, then diving in, then meleeing a couple of times, then blasting to finishing off, and then basically using your shield while you retreat. Now I admit it isn't as fast as of a combo as, let's say, Maeve, but it works pretty well most of the time, not to mention you do have a lot of health, so you can tank quite a lot of shots. By the way, you will need this card if you want any chance of whatever I'm doing on the screen right now to actually work. Also, side note, some people have been telling me that I should play Polaris in third person, which I did, and to be honest, I rather just prefer being able to judge my distance. Thank you very much. Just, you know, saying, it's my own personal opinion. I do think it's interesting in the game in the first place, but yeah, third person is just, it's just weird. I do not know why they added it into the game. Just, it makes no sense at all. Also, side note, I was still waiting for a new map or something, by the way. That's why I haven't really been playing Paladins all that much. The constant champion releases lately have been pretty much destroying the game balance, and yeah, it's not fun when you have certain champions that just get relegated to never use this guy, or unless you want to get your ass kicked, and you know, that's no fun. Anyway, moving along, Dirty Bomb. Okay, so new mercenary here. Name is Guardian. She's hot. She has a shield that destroys projectiles and a bubble revive, and no matter how much Candy has told me that her secondary weapon sucks, I don't care because it's badass. I mean, just look at this thing. Seriously, I love this thing. The animation, the style, the absolute lack of damage. It's just okay. Yeah, okay. It does suck, but you know what? I don't care if this thing is an underdog compared to all the other secondary weapons. It's my underdog. All right. And oh yeah, there's also the Halloween update. I guess I should mention that as well. Skins are pretty nice, all pumpkin color and cinnamony. I don't have one yet because cases are pretty expensive and I don't really have as much time to play video games nowadays because I have a job. I work as a receptionist before anyone asks. Hello sir, how are you today? Would you like a cup of water? That's basically how it is. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna probably get myself killed one day.
I'm next to you. I'm next to you. Look, no, not that's not me. That's someone else. Actually, that looks pretty cool. Oh wow. He looks awesome. What the hell? I need that loadout. Look, well, mine's shitty. He gets an orange backpack. What the fuck? This is amazing! Also going back to Paladins here for a second, totally forgot to mention this, so let's rewind a little bit here. Terminus Ultimate is insane. Literally, once you get it, forget about playing cautiously, just go all in, X first, because it is basically a get out of jail card. Not only does it not take that long to build, especially if you're playing aggressively with the right cards and the right legendary, but it is amazing if you just want to sit on the objective. It turns you into a walking bomb. If the enemy kills you, the bomb goes boom, and oh look, there's a guy with a giant axe standing on the point again. It's it's insane. I don't know what Hi-Rez was thinking when he added this ultimate into the game, because as soon as I personally get the ultimate, I just go in balls deep. I don't really care about surviving anymore. I just care about disrupting the enemy as much as possible, and it is just so fun. But anyway, back to Dirty Bomb, and yes, I realize that there's no bloody structure to this damn video, so yeah, just roll with it, okay? You'll be fine. Anyway, Guardian, interesting mercenary to say the least, especially if you consider the fact that she is the first medic in Dirty Bomb to get an assault rifle. She has an interesting position in my opinion in that her defensive ability, excuse me, sounds amazing, right? It sounds really good. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it was called, but in practice, it's really only good against Skyhammer and occasionally Javelin. The reason being is there's actually a deploy time on her defensive ability, the thing that shoots down projectiles. So you're going to have a hard time countering Nader, Fletcher, and worst of all, Kara. You cannot defend against Kara. Kara is basically, she's God at this point. She is capable of just doing so much damage. I cannot believe she has not been nerfed yet. Actually, she has been nerfed a couple of times now that I think about it. She was even more insane before the nerf when she first came out. Now that I think about it, but I still think she's a little bit too strong, especially if you're playing on the right maps. Kara is just, oh my god, she's so strong. But yeah, in terms of Guardian, she's alright, I guess. I'll give her an 8 out of 10. She's pretty fun. I wish her pistol was a little bit stronger, but it's, you know, 20 rounds. I guess that makes sense. That would explain why you do so little damage per shot. And yeah, I think that's about it. Unstructured video made no sense at all. Okay, contradicted myself immediately in the beginning of the video. So I say that this is a typical YouTube video, alright. I was actually going to talk about Rainbow Six Siege as well, actually, now that I think about it, but the problem is I don't really have anything to talk about concerning that game. There wasn't any update that I was aware of, at least for Rainbow Six Siege, that I can talk about here in this video. So the only thing I can say about that game is it's fun. And that's about it. I'll probably make a full video in the future on it once I figure out what to talk about. But yeah, Destiny 2 came out as well. People are getting banned for playing it, apparently. And the world is slowly burning itself to death. I think that pretty much sums up everything. So, bye!